I personally think creativity is extremely important in engineering, and we need more of it. My PhD thesis was partially architecture, partially engineering, so I like to combine the two. And so, yes, people usually think the architect does all the creative stuff and the engineer comes up with a single solution, and that's really not, it's really not true. I taught for many years at Cal Poly in the College of Architecture, where I would teach architects and engineers. I taught the engineering classes, but I taught both architects and engineers. And the architects would come back to me and say, man, I'm just drafting whatever the big architect tells me to. And they were, as a beginning architect, very frustrated. Whereas the engineer would go out and say, I didn't realize how much creativity was involved, because yes, they have to design a beam or design a set of beams and columns to hold up the structure, but nobody tells them exactly what it has to be. They have choice of material and spacing and sizing and more freedom than you think. So that part is nice. In the class, we're going to explore a little bit of the engineering versus architecture. So I have a couple interviews in the first week. I want to just completely tell them my view. I wanted them to maybe experience a little bit. So we have a couple interviews, and we'll have, hopefully, I hope, a rich discussion of engineering versus architecture.